After her daughter was murdered in their home. It happened on the city's south side on April 10th. 8 News reporter Autumn Childress has been following this story since the beginning. She joins us live with the latest. Autumn.
February 14th, 2005. Valentine's Day. That's when Samiyah came into this world, and her mama Akia always said it proved something. She was created out of love. Everybody called her Mimy. And listen, that girl stayed fresh. Hair always done, outfit always perfect, put together in a way that made you do a double take. Purple and silver. Those were her colors. She'd rock them head to toe, modeling the clothes her mama sewed by hand. Akia taught herself through YouTube just so her babies could have nice things. Mimy was her best model. George with high school. Afton Avenue, that whole neighborhood knew her, loved her. The girl who made friends easy, who had that outgoing energy that just pulled people in. She wanted to be a pediatrician because she loved kids. Always volunteering to babysit for family, for friends, anybody who needed her. 17 years old and thriving. April 9th, 2022. Saturday night, spring break. No school, just freedom. There was a party at a hotel and Mimy was going with her girls. Before she left, her and a friend were downstairs in the apartment dancing, recording TikTok videos like teenagers do. Akia's Ring camera caught it all. Mimy laughing, moving, being 17 and alive and free. That was the last time Akia would speak to her daughter. The last conversation. The last laugh. Normal teenage Saturday night. She came home past midnight and realized, damn, left my phone in the Uber. Sat on the porch upset about it because what teenager isn't glued to their phone, right? Her Aunt Desana came out to check on her. Small moment of care. And then the Uber driver came back with it, this little act of kindness, returning what was lost. Mimy went inside, got on the phone with her friends, told them about her night. Everything was fine. Everything was fine. But here's what kills you, 3 weeks. She was 3 weeks away from turning 18. 3 weeks from legally being an adult, from all those futures she was building toward. College. Med school. White coat and stethoscope, caring for kids the way she always knew she would. Somebody's wife one day. Somebody's mama. 20 years old right now if she'd lived. Instead. Akia says it best, that was my love child. She was created out of love. And then, they really hurt the world with this one. Because that's what they took. Not just a girl. Not just a daughter. They took the pediatrician who would have saved lives. The friend who would have shown up. The woman she was becoming. All of it. Gone in a single moment. So here's the question nobody wants to answer. What kind of person kills a girl like this? And what kind of system lets them walk free? Saturday night. April 9th. Mymy's at a party with her girls. Normal teenage stuff. Comes home past midnight, realizes she left her phone in the Uber. Sits on the porch upset. Aunt Desana checks on her. Small moment of care. The driver comes back with it. Mimy goes inside, gets on the phone with friends, laughing about her night. Desana's in the bathroom doing her hair for Atlanta. Everything's normal. 2:27 a.m. 3 masked men approach the apartment on Afton Avenue. They know exactly which one. They've been sent. 2:30 a.m. Glass shattering. First floor window exploding inward. 3 men coming through. Not random. Purposeful. Desana hears it. Glass breaking, men's voices yelling, "Give us the money." But they didn't come for money. Mimy hears the commotion. Comes to see what's happening. 17 years old, walking toward danger to check on her aunt. One of them fires. No warning. Just pulls the trigger. The bullet goes straight through her. She falls. Down the stairs. Desana hearing it, unable to stop it. The men run. Didn't take anything. Just shot a girl and fled. A neighbor sees someone in a mask outside. Multiple people. This was planned. Within minutes, they're gone. Mymy's at the bottom of the stairs. Dead, almost instantly. In her own home. Doors locked. Safe until they broke through. Samiyah's mother was out of town when it happened. She received a devastating phone call informing her that someone had broken into her home, and that her daughter had been shot. Hours on a plane knowing your daughter's dead. Can't reach her. Can't save her. Just sitting while your world ends. She gets back, walks up to her apartment. Samiyah Yellardy. 17. 3 weeks from 18. Shot in her home while her mother was 1,000 miles away. Names. Dates. Evidence. Motive. She gives them everything. Police take her statement. Promise to investigate. 3 days later, George withholds a vigil. Hundreds show up. The air fills with purple and silver balloons, Mimy's colors. A local artist creates a memorial bench, purple wood with Mimy's face, placed on the corner of Afton Avenue. News covers it. 17-year-old shot in her own home. The anchor says it, no suspect information or motives from police. Then attention fades. Weeks pass. News moves on. Social media slows. Vigils stop. Still no arrests. May 2022. 1 month. Akia calls detectives. They don't call back. Not even a courtesy call. Just silence. That's when she knows, this isn't a priority. Akia keeps speaking out. Interviews. Social media. Sharing Mimy's story. Fighting erasure. She can't legally name who she believes did it, so she speaks in code. The timeline builds. 1 month. No updates. 6 months. No suspects named. 1 year. Case goes cold. 2 years. Media stops covering it. Each milestone, Akia calls. Each time, silence. Investigation ongoing. Words that mean nothing. Richmond Police won't hold press conferences. No updates. No transparency about why no arrests. Just walls. And here's the thing. Mimy was the 3rd teenager shot in Central Virginia in under 2 weeks. Pattern of violence. Pattern of unsolved cases. But no systemic response. Just tragedies stacking up. August 2024. 2 years later. Someone steals the memorial bench. Not vandalized. Taken. Ripped from the corner. Akia files a report. I feel like it was related to her murder. They wanted to make me mad. Never recovered. Another police report. Another unsolved crime. Even public grief gets violated. Present day. Nearly 3 years. 1,034 days. No arrests. No suspects named. No charges. No trial. Just a case number and a mother waiting. How does someone kill a teenage girl with witnesses and nobody gets charged? How does evidence lead nowhere? Akia asks every day. No answers. Empty corner. Akia alone. They took my daughter. Then they took her memorial. What else can they take? Pause. Nothing. I won't let them take her memory. I won't let them forget. Akia's still fighting. Still telling Mimy's story. Still demanding justice. Still waiting. It's been heavy and it's been overwhelming. But she hasn't stopped. Won't stop. Can't stop. What she's lost, her daughter. That was my love child. She was created out of love. The memorial bench. Faith in the justice system. The belief that reporting, documenting, following procedures leads to justice. The version of herself before April 10, 2022. They really hurt the world with this one. What she's gained, though gained, feels wrong. A voice people listen to, even if the system doesn't. Determination that won't quit. Connection to other families fighting. Purpose in the pain. But these aren't things she wanted. These are consolation prizes when what you want is your daughter alive and her killer in prison. The cost. Reliving trauma with every interview. Fighting not just for justice but against erasure. I don't really know which way to turn. I never had this happen before. Navigating a system designed to exhaust you into silence. The impossible balance, grieving while fighting. And Mymy's case isn't isolated. She was the third teenager killed in Central Virginia in under 2 weeks. Richmond has a pattern of unsolved homicides. Nationally, murders of black victims go unsolved at higher rates. This is happening to too many mothers, too many daughters. So here are the calls. To Richmond Police, do your job. You have evidence, motive, names. Make an arrest. To the justice system, value black girls' lives. Take harassment seriously before it escalates. Grant protective orders based on patterns, not just threats. Adequate sentences for violent crimes. Reform the system that failed at every checkpoint. To the public, don't let this be forgotten. Keep sharing Mymy's story. Demand accountability. Recognize warning signs. Offer support before it's too late. To whoever's responsible, your day will come. Not a threat. A promise. Someone knows. Someone will talk. Truth always comes out. Mimy should be 20. Should be in college pursuing that pediatrician dream. Instead, she's a cautionary tale. A reminder that investigation ongoing often means we're doing nothing. Her death has to mean something. Akia knows who she believes orchestrated this. Knows the pattern. Knows every checkpoint where intervention could have stopped it. But knowing isn't enough. Truth without accountability is just painful knowledge. She needs justice, not just truth. This story doesn't have a conclusion because justice hasn't been served. No arrests means no closure. But Akia's fight continues. This isn't over. To Mimy, rest in peace. You are not forgotten. To everyone listening, recognize warning signs. Demand better. Don't let the system's failure become normalized. Don't let Samiyah Mimy Yellardy become another statistic. Samiyah Mimy Yellardy was 17 years old. 3 weeks from her 18th birthday. She wanted to be a pediatrician. She loved kids. She had her whole life ahead of her. On April 10, 2022, 3 masked men broke into her home and shot her. Someone knows who sent them. It's been 1,034 days. No arrests. No justice. Just a mother still fighting alone. If you have any information about this case, please contact Richmond Police at. Anonymous tips are welcome. Subscribe right now so you don't miss our next report. We'll keep following Mymy's case and bringing you stories the system wants you to forget. Hit that subscribe button, because the only way justice happens is when we refuse to let these stories disappear. Share this video. Comment below demanding accountability. And subscribe for the next one. Don't let Samiyah Yellardy become another forgotten name. Say her name. Remember her story. Demand justice.